Happy New Year! It's finally 2018. Hey guys, and welcome back to Blushing Forward 2018. We have finally made it into a new year, so that means it's time for me to set a whole new batch of goals, I guess. I did this video last year where I sat down and I talked to you about my New Year's resolutions or just kind of goals I want to work towards in the new year. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I will go ahead and link it up in one of the corners so you can go ahead and watch it. But I'll let you know now, I was very bad and I didn't really accomplish any of my goals that I set. I did work towards them, but I went ahead and redid my whole goal setting system, and I'm really proud of what I kind of came up with. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that today and kind of go over my goals with you so that I can hopefully keep myself accountable. Okay, so this year I had a old dry erase board calendar laying around and it wasn't being used anymore. I've switched to keeping my calendar pretty much all online now. So I was like, what can I do with this? So I decided that every year I want to sit down and make a whole board worth of goals. Goals for me are just things to work on. If I do not reach them by the end of the year, I just simply move them on to the next year. But I'm going to do my best this year to achieve all of these goals that are on this board. That is my major goal. There is actually a theme to most of these this year, and that's basically to clean up and to renew my life mentally, physically, emotionally, and kind of just everything in between. I'm going to be turning 26. I just feel like it's time to get myself together and start picking goals that will help better my life. So I came up with 7 categories and I came up with 5 goals in each category. Now I know this is a little bit excessive, but like I said, I really wanted to push myself this year and just come up with a bunch of things that I could work towards, because that way I should at least hit a few of these. So the categories I chose, you should be able to see it here, it's my blog and YouTube. If you don't know, I launched a blog a few months ago and I really want to work on that. And then health and fitness, that's also something that I really want to work on. Home, and then fun and adventure, discover and learn, so things I want to discover and learn this year, relationships, and then personal and other. So the personal and other are goals that I really couldn't think of what category to put them in, so I just put them in a very generic one. Sorry if I seem like I'm losing energy. I'm still fighting the tail end of some type of sickness and my throat hurts on and off, but we're just gonna work through it. So first off, how I set it up is I have my main focus goal, which is in orange here on the side, and that is to grow into a stronger, smarter, healthier adult. And then I just have all of the months leading up to 2019 here on the side. I will just cross off the month and just know how long I have to complete all of these goals. So the first one is to set up a content calendar and schedule. This is something I really struggle on and I need to get better at. So that I can be continuously planning out content for you guys and keeping in touch with you. If you have any suggestions for me down in the comments, please let me know. Get better at editing. I think my editing skills have much improved, and editing kind of falls under photography, photos and videos. But I feel like there's still room for me to improve in there, and I got a new photo editing program, so I will definitely be working on that. My arm's falling asleep. Better at planning content, so that just kind of links back up to the first one. I want to be able to like plan things ahead because I know that as I progress further, that's going to become really important. I kind of got erased a little bit, but reach 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Now this was a goal that I had set last year, and we didn't quite hit it. We did gain a few more people, so if you're watching, hey! But I do want to hit 1,000 this year. That would be so amazing. So if you're watching and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I will have a new video for you every Monday. That is our new video day, and I'm really, really excited about it. I have a lot of fun content that I have already planned for you guys. And then just start driving traffic to my blog because it is very new, so that is something that I need to learn and get a handle on. So basically, I want to start working out. I have worked out over like the past year on and off, but it's very on and off and it doesn't happen very often. So that is something I definitely want to get into a routine of. And then I want, can I put it on this side maybe? Yeah. And then I want to get, can you see? Yeah. I want to get better at meal planning. It's something that I've struggled for years to get the hang of, but I think it would be really, really handy to get the hang of that. Eat healthier. That is something I also definitely struggle with. My boyfriend and I love to eat out, so yes. Lower my stress level. I am a very stressed out, anxious person by nature, so this is something I definitely need to work on. If you have any tips to lowering stress and anxiety, definitely leave them down in the comments because this one's gonna be a hard one. And then I need to stick to my skincare routine. I am very, very bad at it. So here in the home section, we have clean out clothing closet. So this is actually something I am planning on doing a video series about, so definitely stay tuned. But I just want to do a better job at just cleaning out my old stuff in my closet and building a wardrobe that I'm really proud of. Get my home organized. So basically I want to get into like cleaning routines and learn how to keep stocked up on like necessities. So that is also something I want to learn on, get better at. Organize computers. So basically I am really bad at just throwing files wherever I feel like it. I literally have files on my laptop, on my computer, they're everywhere, and I kind of need to organize them and figure out what I need to keep and what I don't really need to keep. Keep up on cleaning routines. So that kind of goes back to getting my home organized. I need to get into some cleaning routines and stick to them so that our house stays clean, organized. Building emergency bags. This one I thought was just kind of fun. This is something I've kind of looked up on Pinterest and been interested in, is that you just have like an emergency backpack stored in like your downstairs closet or somewhere that it's easy to grab in case of like a disaster or an emergency. So basically this is everything that I want to try and do and have fun with this summer. So it's visit Canada. That is one of my main goals. I wanted to visit Canada for so long. And then go on more hikes. Oregon is known for having a lot of great hiking spots. So I definitely want to do that. That'll also help me get more exercise, which helps with the fitness and health category. Go on a road trip. So I've been on road trips before, but I think they're just really awesome and I want to go on another one this year. Go snowboarding. So basically this is for next winter. And then go camping. I've been wanting to go camping for about like every single summer since my boyfriend and I met. I think it's so much fun. You go hiking, you get to explore nature, you get to make s'mores, you get an excuse to make s'mores. So I just think it would be a lot of fun. if it's literally wobbly, but my arm keeps falling asleep. So basically, I want to learn more about local and world events. I know that sounds a little bit boring, but I feel like you need to know these things in order to hold conversations with people, which is something I want to get better at. So I definitely want to start doing some research on that, maybe find some blogs to read, or just kind of read through the news. Blender and animation. So I have recently gotten a course on, I think it's called Udemy. They're really awesome. They have lots of courses, which are so cool. I have a Blender course and I want to get through it, and I'm learning animation. Video and photography. This kind of points back to like my YouTube, which you probably can't see now, but my YouTube and blog goals. I just want to get better at like all around filming videos, editing, taking photographies, taking photos, and all of like the terminology behind it. So that is something I'm going to work on. Financing and budgeting. Again, something I'm not that great at, but I definitely want to learn more about it and get better at that. And go to more events. So basically, I want to try and maybe find like blogging events, YouTuber events, any kind of like event that maybe I could go to and join in and just connect with other people who are interested in the same things. But as we'll get to down here a little bit further, I do suffer from social anxiety. So that is going to be a pretty challenging goal for me. But I had to set it for myself, and we'll see how it turns out. So I want to keep in touch with family more. I want to like reach out. I want to talk to them more often. I'm thinking about starting like a little family group on Facebook for a few of my family members, so that maybe we can keep each other up to date on like life events and things. And then make a new friend. I want to make at least one new friend. Take more photos. So basically I want my boyfriend and I to take more photos so we can have more memories, and I want to put them up around our house so it just feels a little bit more homey. Plan ahead for events. I want to plan way ahead for events. So I'm actually going to start planning Christmas and Thanksgiving already, like starting today. So that way I am prepared and it doesn't come as a shock to me. It also doesn't fly by because I'm being stressed out like the whole time, so that I can maybe enjoy it a little bit more. And plan a game night. So I really want my mom to host a game night like at least once a month this summer. So these are just some extra goals that I put on here to fill up the board and to just add a few more challenges to my life. So basically I want to work on my anxiety and my stress level. This one is a pretty hard one for me because I actually had quite a few panic attacks this year. I don't really think anybody notices, but I want to be able to maybe open up about it a little bit more and face it head on and try to find ways to manage it. And then I just want to be happy with my life. Just happy with what I have and happy with where I'm going. So that is something I want to work on as well. No more nail biting. This, I mean, it has to be like an anxiety and stress related habit, but I want to stop it. It's very disgusting and I shouldn't be biting my nails. And then pay off my loan. I am slowly heading in this direction, so I decided to just jump on it and just put paying off the whole thing as one of my goals. And then get better at directions. I am so bad. I could get lost literally like 5 feet away from myself, if that even makes sense. But I'm very, very bad at directions, and oftentimes I will give my boyfriend the wrong directions when we're driving, and that could be quite dangerous. So I definitely want to work on that as well. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoyed my little ramble and listening to my goals for this year. I'm so excited for this year. I'm also very nervous. for quite a few different like personal reasons, but you know what, we'll get through it. It's gonna be awesome. I have some really amazing content planned for you guys. I would love to hear what else you guys want to watch down below. Maybe I'll try and throw some vlogs in every now and then. I did film my first vlog, which I will link up in the corner somewhere so that you can go watch it, but that was a pretty meaningful video to me because it was my first vlog ever. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will definitely see you next Monday. Keep blushing forward.